leading, winning or second in almost every event. All right, we're underway now with the seeded 5,000 meters. Brenna McQuillan of Nebraska, Jesse Carden, and Angelina Rafter from Hansons Brooks. Kaylee Beyer, Winona State, Anne-Marie Blaney, also Hansons Brooks, Rosina Machu, Gonzaga, Amy Davis, Hansons Brooks, Olivia Pratt, Fiona Smith from St. Benedict, Skylar Boogert from Ole Miss, Rahel Bromel, Arkansas State, Leah Hiskin, South Dakota State, Nadia Puttgeider from Bradley, India Jones from Air Force, Paula Vaquera, Tulane, Tamara Reeves from Tulsa, Clara Mayfield, Utah, Sarah Schiffman from Ole Miss, Allie Peterson from Air Force, Beth Ahrens from Ole Miss, Dana Diaz, Tulane, Danariera Colan Maldonado from Aurora, J.B. Schuffelberger from Arkansas State, Lindsey Peters from Utah, and Brooke Mullins from the home team, the Drake Bulldogs. Also Maria Sikora, Philadelphia runner, who was first at 200. Bethany Haas from Boston Athletic, Rosina Machu from Gonzaga. 29 entries, and that is Sikora. And I'm guessing some of these runners are pacers. We did not get full information on that. First full 400s in 74s. Sikora, Haas, Blaney, Pratt, Machu. Got some good distance runners from Gonzaga here. Gonzaga is pretty elevated in really in all women's sports in recent years. Of course, their basketball, you hear so much about Gonzaga men's basketball. The women's basketball team has been the class of the West Coast Conference, although Portland got them this year in the tournament. But great depth in that program. Women's track, women's soccer. And here we come to the 1,000 mark. .302, so 72s for Sikora and Haas. Sikora, former Princeton and Villanova track and cross country runner. Her primary event now the 1500. She has a 16:37 5,000. And Haas, the former Minnesota runner. And there we see Sikora steps off, shows she did her job. And it looks like we're setting the table for the Hansons Brooks group. This is the offshoot of the original distance project of the Hansons. Two guys with some running stores, and then they got Brooks on the team, and that has really helped bring these athletes forward. $1,800 and 532. So it is Blaney, Pratt, and Davis. Blaney was a top 20 finisher at the World Cross Country. Ran for Central Florida. U.S. leader in the 5,000 right now, Josette Andrews, 14:46.51. Courtney Wayman, her teammate, for On Athletics, 14:49.78. Courtney Wayman, who pretty much won every race she ever ran, track or cross country at BYU. At least she won every race I saw her in.
Well, and just great range on and off the track. BYU, what a program that is. They just continue to just dominate every year. Always an opportunity, always a chance of a national title there in cross country. The definition of a solid program.
Well, and watching them in the West Coast Conference, and of course all the naysayers, oh, they'll get into the Big 12 and that'll be the end of that. No, not so. Okay, we're past the halfway point, 2,600. 8:01.95. Haas continues to lead, running 75s, and Blaney, Pratt, and Davis right along with her. And Machu from Gonzaga, not far off as well. Machu in the white over red. Machu just ran a 32:45.10 at Stanford. And finished 16th at the Division I Cross Country Championships. She's the WCC champion individually, and she's making a move.
She looks lively. Definitely looks like she's got some run in those legs. She just looks bouncier than the Hanson Brooks group right now.
PR 15:37. Now that was at the BU, their big flat track. At that early indoor meet they have back in December. Has a 32:45 outdoors in the 10. That was just last month at ASU, so she is knocking the marks down. Set her indoor 3,000 PR back in February. The mile. She ran a 4:44 at the podium, the great new track in Spokane, and a 4:40 on the 300-meter track at the Dempsey Indoor in Seattle. Four to go. Haas continues to lead.
And Haas looks good, but the groups behind her are just working together very effectively, and they're closing the gap really quickly.
Haas is ranked top 100 in the world at the 5. Her 5,000 PR was set at Drake Stadium, UCLA. Alan Haas is now going to get some company. And all the Hansons Brooks kids are closing the gap. And Machu is there. So we are going to have a race. By the meet record, by the way, 15:23:21. The great Carissa Schweizer. Boy, we saw her run fast last weekend in Eugene. And Machu's going to go to the lead. And Anne-Marie Blaney going to come right after her. And now Amy Davis with 2 to go. Davis, Machu, Haas, and Blaney. That's your final 4. Davis, slight edge of a line. Her last lap is 76. Machu is 77. Haas is 77. Blaney gained a little ground with her, 76. But they are 6 seconds ahead of anyone else. Olivia Pratt has fallen back. And Bethany Haas right back in this. And Davis looking pretty racy as well. All 4 of them picking up the pace with 500 to go. There's the bell at 14:23. Bethany Haas a high 73. Davis a 74. Machu lost a little ground with a 75, as did Blaney. And now they immediately string out. Haas looking to close it. Davis laboring. You can see him the second spot. And now Machu making a move. And there's one athlete going a lap down in the middle of all that. that passing goes clean. Bethany Haas looking for the big finish. And now Davis surges. Here we come, closing out the 5,000. Seated group. Bethany Haas. 15:35. 15:34.19, final lap 71. Davis is second, 15:37.09 after a 73. Anne Marie Blaney catches Machu for third. Final lap 74. Machu closes with a 77, is fourth. And Pratt, the final Hanson's Brooks runner, or I take that back, Angelina Rafter, they go 5 and 6. And then MS Seema from India, 15:50.51 is seventh.